Carl Bell, captain of Burscough Football Club. You joined in 2003-2004.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, Carl, about your career so far.
Started off playing for Carnarvon when I was 17 in the uni bonds. Moved on to Ashton United and Accrington. Come here from Rosendale. I only spent 2 months there. I've been at Burscough since then.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far at Burscough?
Yeah, it's been excellent.
Set up?
Yeah, been fine. You get looked after okay.
Of course, you've taken over the mantle of team captain.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Burscough won the FA Trophy.
Yeah.
This is perhaps a bigger game.
Well, couldn't say that to the lads who played in the trophy game, that this is a bigger game, but it's in comparison to that, isn't it? It's a big game for all the lads here now, for the management, for all the committee. We've just got to look forward to it.
Of course, the magic of the FA Cup, and you've got Gillingham today, who are 4 divisions above you.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough.
I'm sure you've seen, if not played in, some great upsets over the years. Why not today?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of upsets, and the way we're playing at the moment, then we don't fear anybody really. Just we've got to go out and enjoy ourselves and play to the best of our ability.
And as the team captain and leading the team out today, Carl, what advice have you given to the less experienced players?
It's just to enjoy it and enjoy the occasion. There's going to be a big crowd on, and not let it get to us and just play like we normally do. Play football and
of course you mentioned the support today. How important is that for you?
Well, it's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Because we're only used to playing in front of 200 to 300. There's going to be 2,500 there today, and most of them will be behind the Burscough lads, and we enjoy ourselves really. That's all I can say.
And at the end of the day, should Burscough get the scalp?
Well, fingers crossed we'll get the scalp. I hope so anyway. So that's what we're here to do, isn't it? To win games, and further we can go, better for the club and better for ourselves.
That's right. And of course you're having a very good season in the Unibond.
Yeah, we've lost something like 2 games in 16 now. So.
And recently a 6-2 hammering of
Hucknall, yeah.
So the team's on a roll?
Yeah.
By all
means.
Gillingham perhaps won't be up for it today?
They'll be up for it because they've had a bad run themselves, and they'll want to put everything right, won't they, and go on a run of their own. So they've got to come to here, and they won't like coming to a little ground and playing on big grounds every week. But we just got to match them and work hard as them, and you never know what can happen, can you?
That's the magic of the FA.
Yeah.
And all the best today.
Thanks very much.
Let's hope the result is right at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Derek Golding, manager of Burscough FC since 2003.
Yeah, that's right.
Tell us a little bit about your career so far.
Playing wise, I started off as an apprentice, had 2 years full time at Everton, and then after I was released, I played all my football in the non-league game. Started off at Altrincham, numerous clubs, a few little Stafford Rangers, Oswestry, Bangor City. I had quite a long spell at Bangor City. Little intermittent spells at Chorley, onto Southport, and then eventually finished playing when I was 40 up at Fleetwood Escott.
And today's match, of course, you're the man at the helm, you're the man who makes all the decisions. You need a little preparation for this clash, I'll start that again. You need little motivation for this clash today, but how much preparation have you put into it, the boys?
Yeah, I mean, you prepare for moments like this from day one. You know, so when we come back to pre-season training, obviously everything's geared to making your team a success. So, you know, although we don't know any specific details of opponents, for days like this we prepare from the first day of pre-season. Now obviously we've got in, we know we were playing at Gillingham. As soon as Tuesday finished, we were focused on the game today.
Did you have them watched?
We've watched them on video, obviously with us, you know, the time scale between when we actually got through to playing them. I think they only had a home game. At our level of football, it's a little bit difficult to ask people to travel. I think it's about a 6-7 hour journey to go and watch Gillingham. But we've had a lot of help from the local clubs in that division. We've had reports and videos, and you know, we're well equipped to know what they can do and can't do, hopefully.
You mentioned on the radio this week that you need luck in today's game. Isn't that part of the magic of the FA Cup?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, realistically, we don't really stand a chance today. I mean, we play 4 levels below what Gillingham are. They're an established league club. So on paper and realistically, we don't have a chance. But in the FA Cup, and because it's the FA Cup, somewhere someone will give somebody a shock. And, you know, when you look at our tie, it is one of those possibilities.
Matthew Boswell, goalkeeper for today's game. Matthew, tell us a bit about your career so far. What brought you to Burscough?
My journey's probably a bit longer than the others, to be fair. Left school at 15, joined Port Vale. Spent 5 years at Vale Park before moving down to Barnet in London. Following that, then went up to York City, taking spells at Sligo Rovers in Ireland, then up to Greenock Morton in the Scottish First Division, then down to Kidderminster Harriers in the English Third Division that was, and then finally retiring from the game full time and moving into non-league football, where I played for Colwyn Bay, Bradford Park Avenue, and now Burscough.
Excellent. And you've obviously had league experience, a lot of league experience. Who have been the main influences on your professional goalkeeping career?
It's quite a hard question to answer, to be honest. There's always the international players that you look at. Edwin van der Sar was a particular influence. Peter Schmeichel. They all brought different things to goalkeeping within the UK, but on a personal level, it was Paul Musselwhite, who was number 1 when I first left school at Port Vale.
Going into today's game, and this is the magic of the FA Cup, the first round of the FA Cup. No doubt you've had some experience of playing in the FA Cup, but perhaps beyond the first.
Yeah, I've played beyond the first round. I was lucky enough actually to play for Bradford Park Avenue 2 years ago in the first round when we drew Bristol City at home. So it's sort of 2 out of 3 seasons is quite a good success rate. And it's different for me than the other guys, because you know a lot of the guys haven't played in the FA Cup before, and there's a lot of magic and a lot of atmosphere associated with the occasion. So hopefully everyone will enjoy it.
Well, you're a young lad yourself. You've had a wealth of experience.
Thank you.
What advice can you give to some of the players who perhaps have not had your experience?
There's not really. They're all very good players. They're all very talented individuals, and there's no real need for me to give them advice. All I would say is when you walk out on the pitch later on and you're doing the warm up, remember the atmosphere, remember everything about the occasion, because the FA Cup brings atmosphere and passion out that no other competition does. But at 3 o'clock it's us versus Gillingham, and when you kick off it's the same disciplines as a league match, and you're almost going to autopilot, and I'm sure they'll all do that. And hopefully we'll have some nice memories to look back at the day with.
Matthew Boswell, all the best.
Thank you very much. Fingers crossed.
And a lap of honour at the end of the day.
It'll be lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, Rod Cottam, President of Burscough FC. Now, it's 2 years since last we talked at the famous FA Trophy final in Villa Park, Rod. What's happened to Burscough in the last 2 years?
In the last 2 years, they've been rather turbulent. We lost our manager after the trophy. for whatever reason it's gone now. And then we appointed Mike Marsh, who didn't last very long because he was too professional in his own way for our players. His standards were tremendously high, and it was very, very frustrating for him. So he resigned, and we thought we will try to promote from within. So we got Derek Golding, who has been with our second team and youth team for 2 years, and a very, very good coach. So we appointed Derek, and I think it's fair to say that it was a very, very good decision. Quite a few people said, well, why didn't we go for a high-profile non-league manager? But we thought, well, we need some stability after last year, and we thought Derek was the man for the job, and it's proved so. He's a really excellent coach. He's now a UEFA A badge, which is the highest coaching badge you can get. So we're very, very pleased with our manager and our assistant manager, Chris Stammers. And all our backroom staff are working very, very hard. So these last 12 months, we've actually turned everything round, and we're off on the up again. And I think it's fair to say at Burscough Football Club, since I've been here, this last 15 years with the first team, the graph has always been going up. There are times when it's dipped, but the general trend has been up all the time. And here we are now at the first round proper of the FA Cup. And we're hoping to get to the second round. And I think that our players can do it. We've got some tremendous, skillful, talented players in our team. And we've only one player over 30, and the majority are under 23. So we're going to have a fabulous team for this next 3 or 4 years.
What will the day mean for you, for Burscough Football Club here today with all the press spotlight again? Is it something you relish now?
As a club, we expect it, don't relish it. Now we're on the way. We're going to keep doing these things. And while I'm here, I will drive this club forward. No question about that. And our new chairman, Chris, has been here 18 months now. He's very, very keen as well. And the board are excellent. So everybody is working towards winning things. And don't forget that in 18 months' time, we will have a new ground, an excellent new ground, which we will then, our sites will be for the conference.
Very famously 2 years ago, you predicted on the eve of the FA Trophy final, silence in the Lambs of Tamworth. What prediction have you got today for the Gillingham game, Rod?
Well, it's quite simple. That it's Gillingham's Cup final. No question about that. Full stop.
They've obviously got more to lose than Burscough have.
We have nothing, our players and the club have nothing at all to lose. It's been a tremendous effort on everybody connected with the club to get so far. But we are hoping to get to the next round. And then who knows?
Do you plan for this sort of thing at the beginning of the season, where in your meetings do you plan for getting as far as you can in the Cup, or sometimes you say it's the league this year, or do you just take it as it comes?
No, our aim is to get into the Conference North. This is just a bonus. We do not budget for any money coming from the FA Cup, because sometimes you're out the first preliminary round. So there's no point in trying to budget for this.
So it's good luck to Burscough today. Thanks, Rod.
Well, I don't know about luck. I don't think we need the luck. We've got the team to do the job.
Well, Chris Lloyd, chairman of Burscough Football Club, another big day for this club.
Yeah, another great day for the club. Yeah, very excited. Really looking forward to it.
You've been involved as chairman for just over a couple of years now. How have you feel that the club's gone on since you took over, Chris?
Yeah, I think we've made giant strides, and that's not to take away what was already here. But it was time for the club to move on. Everyone agreed that. And as a club, we've worked hard, and we are moving forward. It's exciting times for the club at this moment.
It's very important to you to develop lots of links with the community and the business community. How do you go about that?
We've developed that initially through the junior section of the club, and those links we've attended meeting after meeting, and that junior club is now totally part of one club. And that's where we started, and then worked closely with the community, local shops, businesses, to get everybody feeling part of the club, because it is central to Burscough. It's a big part of Burscough.
And you've got a long-term plan, which for a club of your stature is quite novel, should we say?
Yeah, we have some big plans, as people would say, for a small village, but everything was hinging on the ground move, which between myself and Nick Killeen have been able to put together in the last 9 months. We're just about concluding the deal. 12 months ago, when it was on the cards, we spoke as a group of directors to get the club how far we could go, and we firmly believe we can go to the conference, and everything's planned to go that route within 5 years, and I think we're well on the first stage of that.
What information can you give us about the future, the development, the new ground, etc.? What we're going to see there?
Yeah, within between now and next April, planning permission will be registered with the council. From there, once we reach that planning agreement, we'll then go to develop the site. So we're probably looking at build start June next year, and working on for about 9 months from there. So season 2007-2008, we will be moving on to that new ground.
Stadium fit for the conference and a team to go with it?
Yeah, definitely. The team we've got today, I don't think is very far off that. A very young side, fantastic team to watch, and great to be part of it.
And what does a day like today with the media speculation, spotlight mean to Burscough Football Club?
I think it means everything to the progression of the club and how far we've come. We are known within football circles of what we're about, and that is great football players and a great football environment. You need to look at the success of the youth team in previous years. Great result just recently. Everything is right about the club.
So good luck today anyway, and let's hope we're in the second round.
Let's hope so. Let's have another video next week.
With the yellow flag, Mr. G.T. Stott.
Well, a very warm welcome on a very cold day to Victoria Park, home of Burscough FC. Today, of course, it's the FA Cup, the oldest, most famous cup competition in the world. And today, Burscough, the Linnets, will entertain Gillingham from the Nationwide League Division 1. Well, Burscough, of course, no strangers to the big occasion. 2 years ago, they very famously lifted the FA Trophy at Villa Park in Birmingham. An era which really lifted the club and the profile. And as we were hearing before the game, from the chairman, they've gone on from there, and the club that's really going places, Burscough FC. The visitors here, the very professional Gillingham FC, not doing too well this season in League One. Only won twice all season under new manager Neil Cooper. And if you're looking for an omen, this is Victoria Park, and Gillingham lost on Tuesday night at Victoria Park, Hartlepool. Today's referee is Graham Salisbury of Preston, so he's not had to come far for this one. Burscough, of course, lying fourth in the Unibond-sponsored Northern Premier League. It's been a good season so far, a wonderful October. Record goal scorers in that month in all competitions, bagging 21. Ominously for Gillingham it could be, because they're finding goals difficult to come by. Should they go goal behind, they have found it difficult to respond in games this season. Just one change in the Gillingham side from the team which lost to Hartlepool. Paul Smith in for Saunders, and Derek Golding, the Burscough manager, also just electing to make one change from the side which beat Ashton United in midweek, and that's Parry in for Bowen. So it's the FA Cup, it's the first round, and it's Burscough v Gillingham. Well, the Gillingham fans beneath us making all the noise before the ground. The famous old stadium, Victory Park, here absolutely packed to the rafters again for what could be a red letter day in Burscough's history, as Mark Byrne just loses possession early on. Gillingham with the first assault on goal there. Well dealt with by Tong, and safely back to Matt Boswell. Very level-headed Matt Boswell, saying before the game, win or lose, he's taken in his stride. It's only a game, but it does mean so much to these people of this Lancashire village. Cox with the header there, as Burscough mount their first assault on the right-hand side. Parry leaving this one for Barlow. And first attack for Burscough. Cut out well there by Smith. Jarvis stumbling underfoot. Byrne picks it up. Neat ball back inside for Gray. Here's Tony Gray, dispossessed comfortably by Jarvis there, as Gillingham now build. Here's Harris. Williams in support, and that's one there for Flynn to chase into the corner. And that will be a throw in to Burscough. Apologies to you Burscough fans watching this. Camera's unable to find the corners due to the structure of the ground here. Hopefully when Burscough move to their new state-of-the-art stadium, we won't have such problems. Anyway, one for Gray to chase there. Bullock's not comfortable, and he just about got there, Tony Bullock. As Crofts delivers to Smith. Jarvis making space on the right, looking for Wallace to find him. Harris does find Jarvis eventually. They've got men over now. Crofts is in the middle, and squirmed away from everybody. Good ball in from Jarvis as Gillingham continue their assault. Williams again delivers, and an easy one for Boswell. Little Derek Golding's side quick off the blocks here as Byrne looks to take on Smith, but in possession again Gillingham, and Tongue needs to deal with this one. Now with his foot on the ball, it's Liam Blakeman. Good ball over neatly there, finding Matt Parry. In for Ryan Bowen this afternoon. Cox with an eye on the ball as it runs through to Bullock. Oh, lovely movement there from Jarvis, wide left. This could be dangerous now. Burscough, a few cracks appearing as Harris shapes to shoot. But with all his experience there, he couldn't outwit Boswell. Quickly forward again by the Linnets, looking for Gray, but Smith's seen a lot of the ball in midfield so far. Slower build up this time from the Greens. Parry making himself available wide left as Tom Williams lets that one run out. It's not clear yet. Dogged tenacity there from Parry. Eventually Gillingham will have to settle for a throw there. A real red letter day in the English football calendar, this FA Cup first round day, when the so-called minnows of the non-league match themselves and quite often take the scalps of their more illustrious full-time professional colleagues. Somewhere today it will happen. Somebody will be famous. Let's see if it can be Burscough. Well, it's an up and under this time for Jarvis to chase. Carl Bell using all his experience there. Neatly back to Boswell. As Barlow brings it away for Burscough. Cox in there, but he rather made a mess of that one. Can he recover? Just about, but Burscough pressing on the ball. Good pressure from the Greens, and well dug out there by Eaton. Neat ball inside, looking for Gray again. And Gillingham under the cosh now. So quickly taken. Barlow delivers. Here's Eaton again, looking to get something out of this. Burscough, plenty of green shirts forward. Parry delivers, and an easy one there for Bullock. Oh, neat turn there by Jarvis this time. Not a bad effort. Boswell gets there. Good save by the keeper. But danger signs from Gillingham, who with a bit between their teeth now, pressing again with Harris. Wallace there with a shot. It's not cleared. And eventually scooping it away, Andrew Crofts wins the corner. And that's the first corner of the game. And it's the Kent side. Long. So the big men up from the back as Jarvis delivers. Headed away well by Tongue there. Smith, good effort! Off the crossbar by Paul Smith. And Burscough ride their luck. So let's see if Burscough can now build something on the left with Mark Byrne. Runs into Chris Hope, the Gillingham skipper. Here's Neil Harris, beaten by Crowder. And with the wind swirling around Victoria Park, got all the ingredients here for what everybody would love to see across the country, and that's an upset. So Boswell again launches into the November early evening sky here. Tongue just leaves that one for Barlow. Good approach play this by Burscough, and that's not a bad ball to Mark Byrne on the run there. Quickly into Gray, and the first chink in the armour of Gillingham. Lovely movement by Byrne on the left hand side. Gray just beaten to that one, and Burscough win their first corner of the game. Well, it's delivered well. Good punch by Bullock. Plenty of green shirts still lingering in there. Hussey now delivers Smith away. Crowder keeps possession. This is good from Burscough. And Tongue inside looking for Gray again, and an opportunity, and it's 1-0! It's Carl Bell! Oh, sweet joy for Burscough. Sheer persistence. And the Unibond side have gone in front. The ground erupts here at Victoria Park. 7 minutes gone. Gillingham didn't deal with the corner, and it was Carl Bell.
16 minutes. 16 minutes. Today's Carl Bell.
Well, welcome to the FA Cup, and welcome to Lancashire Gillingham, because they've got an uphill struggle now. As Burscough cock a hoop with Parry, looking to win something there off Williams. Harris for Gillingham, urgency about them now. And they know they've got a game. Man down is Jarvis. And that will be, I think, a free kick for Gillingham. Well, one can't help remembering the glorious day here against Aylesbury in the trophy semi-final 2.5 years ago, when Sean Teal, the manager, stepped up to lash the penalty that took Burscough to the final at Villa Park. Great scenes here again today for the Linnets. As Gillingham under Neil Cooper now must close ranks, steady the ship and dominate this game, get back into it somehow. Still time as Jarvis plants it forward. Well, Matthew Boswell, charmed goal so far this afternoon. A couple of half chances and the Smith effort against his crossbar, but the vital statistic here so far is Burscough 1 and Gillingham 0. Here's the scorer, Carl Bell, as Crowder gets it forward again. Blakeman can't just dig that one out. Crofts on the left, raiding for Gillingham into Smith, and here's Hessenthaler. Neat play by Gillingham, but no final ball so far. Harris putting Crowder under a bit of pressure in the corner there, as Hope delivers back to Wallace. Not a bad header from Jarvis. As the rain buckets down here inside Victoria Park. Gillingham looking for a response. Carl Bell urging the back line forward. Here are looking absolutely resplendent, credit to the groundsman. Again, Burscough pressurising Bullock, making him work. As Tony Gray forces the clearance from Bullock. Burscough now happy just to keep the ball out of their own half, give themselves a 5-minute breather. Gillingham must respond to this 1-goal deficit. As the rain howling, blustering around this ground. Bell forward, David Eaton giving up the chase on that one. Harris making the back for Tong. So Jarvis again in the corner. He's been the most dangerous of the Gillingham attackers so far this afternoon. Smith knocks it forward. No problem there for Hussey. And delicately back to Boswell. Burscough looking comfortable. Claims for a push there. Hussey forward. Blakeman loses out. Ball threaded through there, looking for Jarvis. But Burscough resolute at the back so far. And Parry makes the ground on the right, making himself available again in towards Ian Cox, who is happy to concede a throw in. So the pressure off Burscough now, and Gillingham look like they're making an early substitution. So an early change for Neil Cooper's side. And a corner for Burscough. So it was from the corner that Burscough eventually took the lead here. Let's see if they can drive a second nail into Gillingham. As Graham Salisbury just having a word there with Tongue. Burscough got men forward again, looking to unsettle Bullock, but he collects well in the wind and the rain. Tony Bullock did well there. Keeper brought from Ross County by the manager Neil Cooper. And here's Franny Collin, the substitute on for Hessenthaler. Well, that goal really has taken the sting out of Gillingham. As I said before the game, they haven't responded well in previous games when they've gone behind. And they really must find something, dig deep, and find some response to this spirited Burscough start to this game. The Greens now contesting every ball, but a great challenge from Flynn. Parry, who's seen rather a lot of the ball in this first half, concedes to Smith. As Harris runs into the channel, it's a free kick to Gillingham, down below us here. Apologies for the rain on the camera picture. We'll address this as soon as possible. Today's game, of course, brought to you by In The Frame Videos. Happy to be associated with Burscough FC again. Today in the FA Cup, as Mark Byrne sprints away on the left-hand side. Good work by him. Eventually sent sprawling by Hope. And Bullock not making the best of his clearances in this wind. Burscough using it to their advantage. But Mr. Salisbury just wants that one taken back. As Gillingham allowing Burscough time to regroup. "25 years since Burscough played a Football League club in this FA Cup first round. Drawn here at home to Sheffield United, but elected to play the game at Bramall Lane in front of 14,000. They went down 3-0. It's good to see them back as Gray looks to take it up from Eaton. A few players struggling out there now with this greasy surface. Typically there, Franny Collin just couldn't measure the ball. How long's gone? How many minutes have we got? Oh, neat play by Crowder, but the referee electing to award the throw to Gillingham. Apologies again for loss in picture quality. As Gillingham forage forward again, but out very comfortably on the charge for Burscough. Liam Blakeman, good ball forward to Gray now. Takes the left-hand channel, Parry arriving late. Again, Burscough raiding on the left, causing a few problems for Gillingham this afternoon over there. Barlow clears to touch, takes a safe option. As Gillingham with Harris looking to restore parity here. It's not a bad ball in. And the header away only fell as far as Hope, and really Gillingham with a great opportunity there to draw level. Towering header away there by Flynn. Harris working the left again with Williams. Burscough neat with possession here. Parry again making himself readily available on the right hand side in the corner there. Gray looking to turn Cox. Bullock under pressure, concedes again, and this is a good spell for Burscough. And the rain came tumbling down here again at Victory Park. Byrne over on the left, challenging with Wallace. Wallace elects for safety. How many minutes have you got? How many minutes have you got, Martin? Please answer. So Gillingham probing again. Some work for to Andy Barlow to do that. Comfortable with the clearance. Cox, little push on Gray. Mr. Salisbury gives Burscough the advantage. Byrne on the left. Wallace in the back of him. Lovely turn by Mark Byrne. Can he deliver here for Burscough? Inside, Blakeman misses. Gray's there. And Cox with a vital interception. As David Eaton nearly got on the end of that one as well. Burscough driving forward again. Here's Eaton, inside, here's Gray! Oh, skewed the shot just wide. Tony Gray, 14 goals this season. 3 in the replay against Hucknall Town in the last round. And so close to putting Burscough 2-0 in front. That's one for Colin to chase in the corner. Scored on Wednesday night against Hartlepool. Couldn't deliver to Harris this time. As Burscough survive again. Gillingham looking to put the Linnets under some sort of siege here in this first half. But still they can't find a way past this resolute green-shirted defence. Wallace on the charge forward. Neat delivery looking for Harris as Tongue clears. And the free kick given to Burscough. Clear skies over there. What time have you got? Can you come on? Blakeman looking inside for Mark Byrne, and again Burscough intense pressure. Coming on. He's now in front, he's now in front. He's now in front. So 25 minutes gone here in this first half. Still Burscough lead by solitary goal from Carl Bell, captain today. Gillingham have had a couple of chances. Mr Salisbury awarding play on as Eaton Light looks for Gray again. Neat swivel past Cox, here's Gray. Good defending by Cox, parry wide right, can he deliver? Williams shepherds the ball, and not a bad effort there from Liam Blakeman. Wins the corner, he arrived late, and a quality strike, taking a deflection. Good effort that from Liam Blakeman, whose father played for Burscough in the 1979 game at Sheffield United. Corner delivered long again, Cox with the header at the far post. Still under pressure as Byrne chases down Bullock. And up and under for Tong to comfortably head clear. Matt Jarvis picks it up wide left. Harris inside. And again on the chase now. Eaton. This is David Eaton for Burscough. Burns inside if he can find him. Going all the way. Mark Byrne, can he finish? And a wonderful challenge from Smith, as Mark Byrne just took one touch too many on that one, but wonderful work by Eaton, driving the ball right into the near post and almost producing the second moment of glory for Burscough. Another corner, swung across looking for Gray, and Tongue with a chance, finds row D of the terrace behind the goal there, Adam Tongue. He did score a spectacular diving header in midweek against Ashton United. As Gillingham again break on the left. Jarvis it was, but a good challenge from Tong. Tom Williams now looks to deliver again. Burscough regroup. Crofts across. And in the rain and in the wind, Crowder gets it away first time. Smith winning a lot of ball in there for Gillingham in the midfield. But surely this is one of those occasions when you would say, apart from the neat fancy kit, it would be difficult to pick the League One side here, as Burscough more than holding their own. Wonderful challenge by Carl Bell. Wouldn't have thought playing for Rossendale that he'd have perhaps had this day in his career. Nice delivery into Harris. Jarvis picks it up again. Too deep with the cross. A roar of approval from the Burscough fans behind that goal, as Gillingham get it wrong again. Well, all credit to the Gillingham supporters, still fervent with their vocal support beneath us here at the Barron stand at Burscough. Our cameraman suggesting by the noise they're perhaps trying to dismantle it. Here they come again on the right hand side, Gillingham, but that partnership there of Tongue and Crowder crowding them out. Lovely turn by Gray to the big man Eaton. Williams gets the better of Parry this time. Smith driving forward. Exquisite little ball there from Crowder. As Gillingham now pouring forward on the right hand side. Hope only as far as Crowder again. Bell away. David Eaton looking for that one. Neat ball threaded through by Blakeman. And Byrne on the left hand side. Again forcing the error from Williams. Driven over there from Blakeman. As the first half ebbing away for Gillingham now. Neil Cooper will be looking for something before half time. And although they've had a couple of chances early on, one wonders if this is going to be their day. Lady Luck, a fickle mistress in the FA Cup. Who will she shine on today? Who will she favour? Good solid hard work, professionalism and a great side. I've got Burscough this lead. Now Parry driving it into Williams. As Burscough again win possession. As the wind howls around Victoria Park here in West Lancashire. Burscough with a free kick, right hand side, delivered long, and Bullock collects comfortably on this occasion. David Eaton keeping the pressure on. Matt Jarvis forward on the right hand side looking for Colin the sub. Here he is now, Frenny Collin. Crofts has made some room on the left, but the ball simply not good enough. What does Mr. Salisbury make of that? He's just having a word with Andy Barlow. It will be a throw in to Burscough below us on the left, which Adam Tong will launch up the line. Chris Hope clears. Flynn forward now. Here's Neil Harris on the charge, and this could be difficult. Poured away by Boswell as Harris just tried to loft that one up and over. And with all his technique and experience, Neil Harris failing to beat Matthew Boswell as Gillingham continue to press with a corner on the right hand side which will be swung in by Crofts. It's deep and long. Harris with the difficult header down. Here's Colin. Great clearance by Eaton. Now this could be dangerous. Burscough 3-2 there, that he could have kept possession. Colin the extra man not found, and Burscough with Gray on the charge forward but just overhit. And Tony Bullock most appreciative as that ball just carried in the wind with Gray well away. Chris Hope completely lost his man there. Urgency from Gillingham, they're leaving holes at the back now, all the way through to Matthew Boswell. David Eaton beaten by Cox to the ball. Tongue again towers above Harris. Difficult out there now, you can see the movement of the ball in the wind in the air, as Burscough use that to their advantage, keeping Gillingham unsettled. The Gills much more comfortable with the ball on the deck. Springing forward now, Colin. Jarvis delivers again. It's dangerous, but Tongue uses his height well. Lovely neat play by Crowder to Mark Byrne, left hand side again, he goes sprawling. Burscough maintain possession. Oh, Burscough have defended this lead heroically so far. Goal really seemed to knock the stuffing out of Gillingham, but they've still got time to pull back and to prevent being one of the FA Cup shocks today. Well, the president of the club was saying to me earlier, it's Gillingham who are the underdogs today. It's they who need to fear. But so far, Burscough have equipped themselves admirably for this task. Admirably. Can Gillingham find a response before half-time? Throwing only as far as Barlow again. Williams this time delivers. Colin, and the ball from Colin to Andrew Crofts. Disappointing. As Burscough now penned in the corner. Urged to take the throw quickly by Mr. Salisbury. David Eaton looks for the flick here. Pushed by Williams, and an opportunity for Burscough to get themselves into another match-winning position. No rush to take the kick from Barlow. Burscough regrouping, pushing men forward. On the turn, Tony Gray. Harris back to Smith. Not the best pass he's ever produced, but Jarvis picks it up. Well, this will suit Burscough. Gillingham unable to get into any sort of flow or rhythm with their passing game. So far, things going to plan for Derek Golding's side. Neat flick from Parry. Barlow gets a second chance to clear. Sweet turn from Hussey. Driven wide. Good possession this from Burscough, fighting for everything here, keeping it on. Here's Hussey. Finds Parry, now then, needs the delivery. Byrne at the back post. Not a bad one. Byrne gets on the end of it. Hussey again, can he deliver? And eventually it's out for a goal kick from Stephen Hussey. No. Last few minutes of the first half now here at Victoria Park, where Burscough leading by the goal to nil, scored by Carl Bell. It's decisive, and And unless Gillingham can respond, it will take them in behind at half-time. Well, a lovely break from Barlow, bursting through now. Looking for Eaton. Here's Tony Gray. Good turn from him. Just didn't fall for Hussey. And Gillingham survive again. Harris bringing Jarvis into play. Here's Jarvis for Gillingham. Matt Jarvis round the back, looking to return the compliment to Harris, but down very quickly and with great agility, Matthew Boswell. In no hurry to return the ball, Boswell. Bell sensibly out to the left back position there, Crowder. David Eaton picks it up. Byrne not offside, charging in from the left hand side. Mark Byrne, what a good strike and a wonderful save by Bullock, and that could so easily have been 2-0. A super strike from Mark Byrne there. Incidentally, the only remaining player from the FA Trophy final success on the pitch so far for Burscough. Part of the team that famous day, but a great strike there from Mark Byrne, cutting in on his right foot. And that's one the wind catches, it's behind for the goal kick. Much for Derek Golding to be pleased at approaching half-time here for Burscough, and it's certainly he will be the happier of the two managers. But it's been a very open game so far, chances at each end. Maybe Derek Golding not too happy about that statistic. We move into the obligatory added time. It's 2 minutes today for Gillingham to find some response to Burscough's lead here. Tongue, who's coped admirably with Neil Harris. Here he is again, another towering header from Tongue. Who'd have thought he was playing with Charnock, Richard and Fleetwood Town last season. But such is the glory of the FA Cup. It springs up every year for these gallant sides. They're pitched against the full-time professionals from the Nationwide League. Quiet confidence of the Burscough players before this game. We were with them earlier for the pre-match meal. They thought they could do this, and they certainly have set out their stall well in this first half here, and have so far not done anything wrong. But here's Harris, well recovered by Crowder. It was his slip that let Harris in there, and the ex-Millwall man nearly making Burscough pay as the half winds to a conclusion. Burscough with the advantage here in the FA Cup first round. A goal from Carl Bell separating the sides, but chances at either end, particularly for Mark Byrne late on, as Paul Smith had hit the bar early on for Gillingham. But the deciding factor here at Victoria Park at half time, it's Burscough 1, it's Gillingham 0. Not on here. Okay, fair enough. Well, when we go for the second half here at Victoria Park, Burscough and Gillingham in the FA Cup. Gillingham substitution at half-time. Mark Saunders on for Andrew Crofts. "45 minutes standing between Burscough and a very, very famous FA Cup day here at a rather wet Victoria Park. This one to Gray to chase. Bullock swiftly off his line. Burscough have already played 5 matches in this competition so far this season, commencing in mid-September on a sunny afternoon here with a hard-fought victory over Ashton, 3 goals to 2. They've already taken the scalps of 2 Conference North sides, Workington and Hucknall Town. So it's already been an adventure and a journey for Derek Golding's side as Tongue makes a comfortable clearance again under pressure. Jarvis across the header, down by Saunders. Top there for Gillingham now. David Eaton takes it up for Burscough, but Smith gets in the challenge as Franny Collin takes it on now. Harris on the turn, in the box, Neil Harris. The challenge from Barlow, enough to put the Gillingham striker off. Gillingham, of course, relegated from the Nationwide Championship last season after taking over 100 years to get there. In 1999 with that playoff final win over Wigan Athletic after failing on penalties the year before to Manchester City at Wembley. Collin now. Hope looks for that one and wonderfully turned away again by Boswell. It was Mike Flynn with the strike. He came a long way for Collins' pass. But a good height that one for Matthew Boswell. But another splendid save. Corner driven over. Harris in there. Swept across. Tom Williams couldn't get the measure of the volley. The header by Blakeman presented that one to Williams. But he got it all wrong there again. Classic FA Cup encounter here at Victoria Park, with the wind and the rain swirling around the stadium. Burscough leading by 1-0 as Gillingham look to respond with Jarvis again, their most lively player in the first half. Not a bad ball in there. Again, the clearance this time to Smith. Flynn. Smith drives it through. Crowded area there. Green shirts hunting down the ball again. Good interchange. Barlow's in there, and that was another opportunity. Wallace getting forward from the back. The second chance of the half for Gillingham. towards Tony Gray. Burscough comfortable to keep the ball forward into the Gillingham half. Another throw for them. Gray helps it on its way. Tongue again comfortable with the header. I thought that was just coming at me. Is Mike Flynn for Gillingham, the Welshman driving on the right hand side. The foot from Crowder, affording a free kick to Gillingham. Tom Williams to swing it across in the rain. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Martin Crowder following that one all the way out. Blakeman with the quick touch. Burns crying for this one. Mark Byrne on the charge for Burscough. Good stop from Bullock. Byrne just couldn't get away from Williams. But wonderful counter-attack that from Burscough. Mark Byrne doing all that was asked of him. He got the shot in on target and forced the save from Bullock. Adam Tongue, as ever, comfortably back to Matthew Boswell. Tom Williams looking for Colin. Crowder to Byrne. Off he goes again, devilishly. Away down the left-hand side, Mark Byrne. Martin Crowder takes it up for Burscough. Lovely reverse pass. Finds Byrne again, looking for the cross. Eaton in the box, right across the face of goal. David Eaton. Looking for goal number 6 for the season. Tony Gray takes it up right hand side, wins the corner from Cox. As Burscough again turn the screw. Big men now wandering forward from the back. Goal scorer Carl Belder and Adam Tongue. Corner swung across. Not a bad header from Bell at the back post. As Barlow got there right at the back eventually. Burscough's substitutes now patrolling the line. Is Derek Golding going to make any changes here? 10 minutes of play gone in this second half, and it's still fairy tale stuff. Burscough 1, Gillingham 0. And Burscough do not look in any way overawed by this occasion. Pushing the back on Eaton now, springs it away to Parry. This is Parry charging down the right. He had a great first half. Williams recovers. Again Burscough fighting for every ball in the midfield. Well cut out by Barlow again. Still the Greens keep possession with Eaton. Giving up absolutely nothing as Eaton fires it away there. Sweet pass out to the left for Crowder to chase. Byrne into the channel again, left hand side. Delightful ball out there wide by Hussey. Well, Neil Cooper has used 2 of his substitutes so far. They still haven't fashioned a real great goal scoring opportunity. The Paul Smith effort against the bar in the 5th minute, the best they've had to offer so far. Tongue, but recovery well there. Bell shepherds it back to Boswell. Good partnership, this Carl Bell and Adam Tongue. Smith again making a nuisance of himself, trying to dominate that midfield area. Now this is interesting, up and over for Harris, but the wind favouring Burscough, just carrying that one through to Boswell. Gillingham look to stamp some form of authority on this game and dominate this midfield. They're just not having it their own way this afternoon. Mark Saunders brings it away for Gillingham. Neat ball into Colin, looking for the chance. Mr. Salisbury having none of that as Colin goes down in a heap. Good challenge by Crowder. Another one for Colin to chase. This time he's found offside. Burscough looking to press forward again, but it's Gillingham on the counter now. Jarvis, left-hand side. Smith in the middle. Jarvis goes alone, and a sweet finish. It's Matthew Jarvis who brings parity to Gillingham. They're back in this one now, when all seemed lost, quite honestly. But a lovely finish from Matt Jarvis. And a sigh of relief from Neil Cooper and his side. Well, they're singing hallelujah below us now, Gillingham fans, because they knew they were in some difficulty here. Well, who's got the determination? Who's got the will to win this one? Tongue guides it back to Boswell. Gillingham, of course, have got this advantage of the wind now in the second half at Victory Park. Gray goals are sprawling, and Burscough win the free kick under that challenge from Ian Cox. As Burscough man the troops forward. Smith quickly away. Blakeman with a second opportunity to provide the decisive ball. Crowder loses it. Here's Blakeman again. Eaton, Blakeman all the way through. And a timely interception by Wallace, just preventing Blakeman stealing his way right through into the box there. This is Flynn for Gillingham, hits Harris, and a great strike from Saunders, Again, a wonderful save from Boswell. Harris goes sprawling, and Mr. Salisbury waves play on. Well, a let-off for Burscough. Gillingham forcing the issue now. Trying to exert their dominance. Still 30 minutes to go here at Victoria Park, Burscough. Bell helping the ball forward. Again, the players find it difficult to keep possession. Still, Derek Golding resists the opportunity to change this around. Boswell looks at that very carefully. Hussey with another sweet turn, and good ball forward for Eaton to chase. But this is Mike Flynn for Gillingham, charging through and just taking a piece of Carl Bell there. And Mr. Salisbury producing the red card for Mike Flynn. Well, he was on the spot, but no second chance for Mike Flynn. He's off for what must be deemed as a professional foul, as Neil Cooper quickly reorganises. And I am bloody cold. Here's Harris scampering away again from the attention of Tong. But again, the ball carrying through in the wind. So the game swings once again towards Burscough. Another hefty challenge by Williams over there. As Neil Cooper prepares perhaps his final substitution this afternoon. They've got the equalising goal at the moment. Burscough have a free kick. Eaton sent sprawling. As the fireworks behind us here at Victoria Park, lighting up the sky on this bonfire night. Well, we've seen some fireworks already here at Victoria Park. 20 minutes to go. Free kick swung across and out to safety. As the rain abates temporarily, the fans have taken a soaking, but they're still cheering on Burscough. Harris takes it up for Gillingham to Wallace. John Wallace neatly in. A crescendo of noise above the ground there. And should Burscough score again, I'm sure there'll be a crescendo of noise inside this stadium. Gillingham themselves foraging forward again on the right hand side. down in the corner. It'll be a throw into Gillingham. Delivered to Smith. Wallace again in possession. Will let the ball run for another throw. Quickly taken. Gillingham again pressing on the right. Burscough keeping them at bay. No danger so far. Not a good header out as Harris shaped to shoot there. Confrontation. I think it was Blakeman who caught him, and men down from both sides now. Blakeman hurt in the collision. Goal scorer for Gillingham with the obligatory drop ball. So Gillingham temporarily down to 9 men here as David Eaton returns the ball to Tony Bullock. Long and high into the winter sky. Colin out, paced by Byrne. Crowder inside, dangerous ball, it only fell to Smith. Hussey away, nice touch from him, quickly through. Looking for Tony Gray. Burscough retreating into their own half now. Byrne concedes. Good delivery by Saunders there. Beat the lot of them, that cross. But with this wind swirling around there, these long dipping balls into the box could be problematic for Matthew Boswell. He's coped admirably so far. He has eaten away. Lovely flick header, which he chased himself. Tony Bullock again quickly off the line. Monstrous kick from Bullock. Quickly down by Byrne to David Eaton. In the wide left berth now. Eaton looks to get away from Chris Hope. Mr. Salisbury judging that was a fair challenge from Hope. Colin not too comfortable as the wind again bothering both sides, making possession and touch difficult here. Oh, a great challenge from Blakeman, relieving the pressure, forcing Gillingham back. The wind again sucking the ball in towards Boswell's goal. Parry, who's had a quieter second half for Burscough, and with all the green shirts on the left hand side there, Eaton elected to go right with Byrne and Gray in space. 70 minutes have elapsed here at Victoria Park, and still we feel there's more in the tail of this game. Great contest so far between these two sides. Gillingham of the Nationwide Division 1, Burscough, the Unibond Northern Premier League. 75 league places separate these sides, but you wouldn't know it, would you? Here's Byrne racing again on the left for Burscough. Cuts inside. interchanges passes with Crowder. Wonderful approach play again. Sprinting into the box, it's Crowder. Inside it goes, but a timely challenge from Cox again. No let up in the action. What for? Corner. Well, apologies again for the inability to capture all the action in the corner flag areas, but Burscough still equipping themselves well here, keeping Gillingham under pressure. Challenging for absolutely everything. Here's Martin Crowder, had a splendid game on the left hand side. Now it's Burscough weaving the passes, keeping possession. Crowder, lovely reverse pass, looking for Eaton and forcing another throw for Burscough. Crowder won't take it. Byrne comes short. Nice turn from him. Feeds it into the box. Smith delivers the clearance. Here's Hussey. Had a splendid game in midfield, hasn't he, Stephen Hussey? Ball over the top there, looking for Gray. And we've not seen Gray yet so far this afternoon. He may well have a part to play. Here's Jarvis, the goal scorer. This time thwarted by Bell. No space for Jarvis. Tongue again with the header. Gillingham again will win the corner. Looking for the set pieces to bring them some joy here now this afternoon. Tongue again there. Exer setting onto that ball for Burscough. Blakeman, who's had a splendid game himself, brings it away now. Liam Blakeman for Burscough in midfield there, wins the free kick, driving out of defence. So often the case, these league clubs come long distances in this FA Cup. Burscough relatively unknown to them, and they do not have it their own way. All credit to Burscough, they fought for everything this afternoon and protected their lead for a good 45 minutes. But the sides level again now here. Gillingham with the 10 men, with the free kick. Looking for Colin in the box there. Saunders is up. Here's Smith guiding it towards Harris. And that will fall very nicely for Saunders. And it's relief for Gillingham. Mark Saunders appearing on the edge of the 6-yard box with a bullet header. Minutes for Burscough to drag themselves back into this game. And an opportunity for them to be in the hat for the second round of the FA Cup. Eaton bursting through, but here is Mark Saunders. An inspired substitution that turned out to be for Neil Cooper. Smith, who's dominated all afternoon in that central midfield role. John Wallace now, as Burscough again retreat behind the ball. Cox to Saunders. Now Gillingham playing the possession football that they've strived to achieve all afternoon. But here's Crowder, he's got different ideas for Burscough, chasing forward. Man over on the right there is Parry if he can reach that one. And he's worked tirelessly for Burscough thus far this afternoon. We've not seen as much of him in this second half, Matt Parry. Martin Crowder for Burscough, hugging this left-hand touchline again. Tony Gray keeping the pressure on. Bell to Byrne. A sweet turn from Byrne, but he'll just have to be satisfied with the throw there. Quickly taken. Time is now on the side of Gillingham. And here's Matt Jarvis, scorer of the first goal, feeding Williams wide left there, sorry. Long and high and into the wind with that delivery. Ball dipped over the top for Eaton to chase. Neil Harris exhorting his players now just to walk, keep the game at a leisurely pace, nothing rushed. But Burscough with the urgency now to try and find a response here. Gillingham, the League One side, with the lead here at Burscough for the first time this afternoon. As we move into the final 15 minutes of action here. Crowder, another great run forward from him, tireless in his effort. Blakeman looks for something there, and under intense pressure, Mark Saunders, the goal scorer, concedes the corner as Derek Golding looks to make his first change of the afternoon. And it's local boy Ryan Bowen stripping off there. Corner to Burscough. Tongues in there, good header out by Saunders. Back it comes to Hussey. Checks up. Gray wide left. Delivered in and delivered out. Mark Saunders again allows Burscough the corner. Quickly taken. Gray again. Back to Byrne. Can he deliver? Smith away. Good spell of pressure this from Burscough. Crowder again for the Linnets. Bullock comes, Bullock takes. Tongue had stayed up from the back there for the attack. As Golding makes a substitution, Ryan Bowen will replace Martin Crowder. So it's a straight swap on the left-hand side for Derek Golding's side. The local lad who came through the ranks here, Ryan Bowen, another of the FA Trophy Championship side from 2003. A little nudge there from Saunders on Eaton. Stephen Hussey for Burscough. To skipper Carl Bell. And Adam Tong forward. Not a bad ball from him. Ian Cox had the measure of it. Matt Jarvis. Gillingham looking for the openings now. Jarvis makes himself available on the left, around Tong, and bludgeoned over for his trouble. That'll be a free kick. Ball delivered quickly, looking for Harris. Diligently taken by Boswell. Well, Harris went to tumbling there. Graham Salisbury, again to his credit, right up with play. Saw no infringement. Adam Tong with the header to Saunders of Gillingham. Now it's Gillingham regrouping, retracting behind the ball. Bowen's made a brave run wide left. Here he is, Ryan Bowen. And his first touch, not exemplary. A real hero. He's had his testimonial, Ryan Bowen at Burscough. Came through the youth ranks, and a local lad also. Well, it's a long way back to Gillingham, 300 and odd miles, but with your name in the hat for the second round of the FA Cup, the journey would be all so sweeter for them. But Burscough not finished yet. Well, Carl Bell maybe trying to flummox the referee there. Little hand on the ball. So here's Franny Collin for Gillingham. Picks out Neil Harris and John Wallace. Looking for Saunders in the middle. That ball took an unfortunate ricochet off Graham Salisbury, the referee, and Gillingham maintain possession. Jarvis cutting in from the left-hand side as he did for his goal on 53 minutes. Dave Eaton now for Burscough, chasing away on the right. Blackwell in support. And Cox runs Blakeman Gra down. Gillingham come again. Sweet pass over the top there from Cox. Jarvis cuts inside Tongue. He's had no success so far this season. And great covering tackle from Andy Barlow. Gillingham are not lying down. Burscough keep coming at them though. Great interception by Barlow again. Blakeman. Still the Greens driving forward. Gray! What a good effort! And tipped onto the post by Bullock. Oh, a chance for Tony Gray. He's not seen a sight of goal all afternoon. The Burscough hitman. And a wonderful strike there, well turned away by Bullock. And on such moments are these games hinged. High drama here at the Victoria Ground. Last 5 minutes of this FA Cup tie. Can Burscough do it? Header away by Cox. Blakeman miscues. And arrogantly recovers from Smith. Burn across dangerously. Cox away comfortably. Well, the fans behind that goal almost Trying to suck the ball into the net now for Burscough. Edge of the box, it's Gray, he's got some space. Tony Gray, and it's in! No, it's a... Oh yes, they've done it! They've done it! It's David Eaton! I can't believe it, I thought the danger was over. As Tony Gray whipped it in, it was David Eaton who applied the final touch, and Burscough keep the dream alive. Well, apologies, in all the rumpus there, it's Carl Bell who's got the equaliser, but no worries. The important fact is it's Burscough level. An absolute rock of bodies in there. And the Linnets refusing to give this one up. So it's 2 goals for Carl Bell this afternoon. I wonder if he'd have foresaw that when he woke up this morning. Absolute credit to Burscough. To lose 2-1 really would have been unfair on them from their effort this afternoon. And this game not over yet. Well, they astonished the world of football by winning the FA Trophy 2 years ago. And the dream goes on for Burscough. As time runs away here at Victoria Park. A further 2 minutes of stoppage time to be played. And are we to see Burscough in the hat for the second round of the FA Cup? Or will they yet give us a winner? Who knows? Neil Harris for Gillingham there. Now he can't just get away from Hussey. Mix up between Bell and Boswell. What a great performance by Mark Byrne this afternoon. Derek Golding just prepares his final substitution of the afternoon. Yes, Byrne's not going to play any further part. Great performance from Mark Byrne, really influential. And David Rowan will just see out this game. But, wonderful warm applause for Mark Byrne. A dipping shot in the first half and a real thorn in the side for Neil Cooper down the left this afternoon. As the wind and the rain swirl around this stadium again, Burscough with plans to redevelop and move to the brand new ground complex. This old ground's seen some great games, hasn't it, over the years, as Blankman charges forward again. Eaton, good effort, oh, it's got in! And it's Rowan who's done it! David Rowan, he's barely been on the pitch a minute. And Burscough have fashioned surely a famous FA Cup victory here at Victoria Park. Well, my goodness, this famous old competition never fails to deliver, does it? It's barely been on a minute and David Rowan looks to have scored what will be the winner for Burscough. Another famous afternoon for them. Well, we were saying before the game, Lady Luck has smiled on the Linnets this afternoon. It's been a foul day here in West Lancashire, but a wonderful FA Cup contest between Burscough and Gillingham. Burscough ahead in the first half through Carl Bell. Gillingham thought they'd done enough with the equaliser through Jarvis, and then a wonderful header from Saunders. But the Linnets came back again, 2 very late goals, and that winner from Rowan bringing scenes of absolute delight to the good people of Burscough, who have certainly enjoyed this day, and many more to come. Second round FA Cup to come. Burscough 3, Gillingham 2. We are In the Frame Video Productions. I'm proud to bring this day to you. Well, Matthew Boswell, how does that feel?
It's a shock. It is a shock. There's no use denying it. It was, everything went our way on the day. In the FA Cup, you need that to happen. With the sending off, which could be viewed as a little bit harsh, and the 2 goals in the last 5 minutes, it did happen. We've always got a chance because we're a good footballing team, and today everything went our way. So it was our day, and I really hope the guys enjoy it.
You scored the goals at the right time today, of course.
We did, yeah. We got the 3rd goal to put us 3-2 up, obviously, with about 12 seconds on the clock, and we took Cole Bell, centre half, came up to me and said, we've done it. I went back to my goal and I thought, I hope he blows that whistle quickly. Watched the referee as they took kick off. He blew the whistle, looked at his watch and blew the next whistle, and that was the one we all wanted to hear.
There was a bit of confusion over the second goal. Who actually got the final touch there?
Adam Tongs put his hand up for it, but that won't surprise anybody. Adam Tongs puts his hand up for anything he thinks he can get away with, but I think officially it's gone to Tongi. Yeah.
How did you set out playing a Football League side, full-time professionals today?
I think it's easy to get preoccupied with the fact that we're playing a professional team. At the end of the day, when the whistle blows at 3 o'clock, all you can do is go and carry out the disciplines the same way as you do in a league match. We didn't set out anything differently. The only thing we did do is make a day of it, so the guys really enjoyed it by getting together early and having a pre-match meal. Aside from that, we stuck to the same game plan, the same team, and as I say, we were lucky that things went for us on the day.
Great scenes at the end there, Matt. How did you envisage that when you woke up this morning? Did you have those dreams last night or anything?
I didn't sleep last night. No, you always do. You always, and next round we always envisage tomorrow sitting down and drawing Nottingham Forest. It was a great day for the club, great day for the fans, and I hope we've got a number of fans back on Tuesday for the league game.
You made some critical saves today at very critical times as well. They were putting you under a bit of pressure, weren't they?
They did put us under pressure, but I think if you look at the game as a whole, their keeper also made some top quality saves. I mean, the last minute of the first half, he touched Mark Burns' effort over the bar, and the last minute of normal time, he somehow got the shot onto the post from Liam Blakeman. So there's opportunities and instances that change games all the time, and we were fortunate today, as we say, we're 5 leagues below them. We were fortunate that we got them instances and they went in our favour. And
finally, who do you fancy in the second round?
We either want the best or the worst. I would love Nottingham Forest away. I think that's the tie that everybody in the draw is going to be looking for.
And how are you going to celebrate tonight, Matt?
I'm going to do the same as everybody else. As I said in the interview before the game, we all go home to a wife and children. We can't get too carried away with today. We still have a job to do in the league. I'm going to have a few drinks and look forward to listening to the draw tomorrow.
Enjoy the day and thank you, Matt.
Thanks very much. Thank you.